With a feeling of dread, Erin came back into the living room. Her mother patted the spot on the couch beside her, and Erin sat. "Yeah?" Erin asked, not wanting to know what her mother had to say. "We were going to tell the both of you at dinner, but I realized that it's not always fair that we treat you and Becca the same. You're older than her, of course, so you might react differently to things, and we should devote just as much attention to your feelings." "Mom," Erin interrupted, feeling more anxious by the second. "Just tell me." "Your father got a new job." Erin blinked. That was usually good news, right? So why was her mother using her serious voice? "His position will be much different than before. He'll be able to work from home. That means he'll need an office." Erin wasn't entirely sure where this was going. Her mother already had an office, and she needed one for her work. Laura Dodgson was an accomplished therapist and wrote an ongoing book series on child therapy. "What I'm trying to say, honey, is that we no longer need to live in the city. We found a house outside Chicago that is just lovely. It's in a town called Pemblebrook. I know it will be a change, but it will be a good one. You can have your own room, and—" Erin hardly heard anything after that. Though moving might have been bad news to most 12-year-olds, Erin was actually thrilled. Sure, it was going to be sad leaving Sarah, but Erin didn't have many other friends, partly because she had to take care of Becca so much that she missed hanging out with her classmates after school. And it wasn't exactly that she hated Chicago, but ever since last summer when they'd visited Aunt Catherine in the countryside of Illinois, Erin couldn't wait to go back. Every day there had been something different to do. She'd watched the minnows swim over the shiny pebbles in the creek behind her aunt's house. They'd flown kites over small hills covered in clovers and taken long nature paths through the woods. It had been so free and fun outside the confinement of the city's concrete borders. Living out in a small town in their own house with their own backyard and, most importantly, her own room was basically a dream come true. And now, standing there in front of the house, Erin had to admit that the photos from the real estate agent's website hadn't done it justice.